Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today, we'll be looking at the best LMG in Modern Warfare 2019. And it's this one. Peace.
Mission accomplished. Good work.
But seriously, like the last video, if you want to know which LMG is the best and why, you'll have to watch the entire video. And it's gonna be long like the last one. So before we get started, if this is your first time here, you need to know that this is episode 2 from this series. So make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss next week's episode. Next week, I'll be doing the best SMG in Modern Warfare 2019. So with that being said, sit back and enjoy this video. If you watched last week's episode where I covered the best assault rifle in Modern Warfare 2019, you can skip to the time on screen. Otherwise, you must watch this part to understand what's happening. So the way I did it is that I selected some factors that are important to me as a player. Then I put each gun against each factor and then gave them a score. The score is out of 10 and there are 6 factors. Therefore, the final score will be out of 60. The gun that gets the highest final score will be considered the best gun. The 6 factors that I selected are the following. Number 1, total bullets when you spawn. I think this is clear. It is the total number of bullets that you have when you spawn in. Number 2, firing type. In the last episode, we had 3 firing types, which are full auto, semi-auto, and 3-round burst. However, for LMGs, we only have 1 firing type, which is full auto. I think this point is clear as well. Number 3, time to shoot 30 bullets. This is a metric that I invented myself, which is how long it would take a gun to shoot 30 bullets. The reason I did this is that because A, RPM numbers in the internet are inconsistent, and B, some guns are new, so I couldn't find their RPM numbers, and C, to be consistent with every gun, and D, I'm lazy as f***. This metric will be representing the fire rate, aka rounds per minute, aka RPM. Number 4, reload time. So I have 3 things that I want to mention here. A, the reload time that I did is the reload time where there is 1 bullet in the chamber. So it's not the reload where you empty the whole mag. B, when I say reload time, it is the time from which you exactly press the reload button until the bullet count changes from the HUD, not until the whole animation finishes. So keep that in mind. I did this because it's easier to do and it is more consistent. And I'm lazy as f***. Number 5, the average bullets to kill. This will measure how many bullets it would take on average to get a kill. So for example, if a gun requires 8 bullets in the chest to get a kill, but it requires 5 bullets in the head to get a kill, you know, like every other head, on average, if you put the numbers in the calculator, you will need about 6.5 bullets to get a kill. So that's the average bullets to get a kill. Number 6, skill required. To determine how much skill is required to use a certain gun, we will be looking at bullet pattern, recoil, and bullet spread. Therefore, if the pattern is more complex and the more bullets are spread, the more skill is required to use the gun. So with the explanation out of the way, let's get right into the video. Round number 1, total bullets. The PKM, M91, and Holger 26 have a total of 200 bullets, while the MG34 has slightly less ammo with a total bullets of 150. The SA87 has the worst total ammo of only 90 bullets. Looking into the overall score, which is out of 10 now, we'll be doing this on each round and will be increasing by 10. So now it's out of 10, the next will be out of 20, the one after it will be out of 30, and so on. The PKM, M91, and Holger 26 have a perfect score of 10 out of 10. The MG34 got a 7.5 out of 10. The SA87 got the least score of 4.5 out of 10. There is still no number 1 in this round, so let's get into the second round. Round 2, firing type. Unlike the last episode, we have only 1 firing type, which is full auto. Therefore, every gun gets a perfect 10 in this round, which doesn't change the positioning of any gun in terms of overall score, which is out of 20 now. So let's just go to the next round. Round 3, 30 bullets time. In this round, I noticed that the LMGs are very competitive. There is split-second differences between each one. The MG34 is the fastest with a timing of 2.2 seconds. The PKM and holger 26 are just 2 split seconds behind with a timing of 2.5 seconds, followed by the M91, which is also 2 split seconds behind with a timing of 2.7 seconds. The SA87 is the slowest with a timing of 3 seconds. In terms of scoring, the MG34 got a perfect 10, while the PKM and holger 26 got an 8.8 out of 10. Looking into the overall score, which is out of 30 now, the PKM and the holger are at the top with an equal score of 28.8 out of 30. There is still no leader in this round, but trust me, it's gonna change in the next round. Round 4. Reload time. Initially, I was shocked when I saw these numbers. So first off, the SA87 has a reload time of 2.3 seconds, which is fine because it is an LMG/assault rifle hybrid, and it only has 30 bullets per mag. But the shocking part is that the holger 26 is only 2 split seconds behind with a reload time of 2.5 seconds. And don't forget, that's a real LMG with 100 bullets per mag. The rest of the LMGs are slow in comparison, taking as long as 9.3 seconds for the M91, which I think is the slowest reload time I've seen in Modern Warfare 2019. When we translate these numbers into scores, of course, the SA87 gets a 10 out of 10. But the holger is just fractions behind with a score of 9.2 out of 10. The rest of the guns are very slow in comparison. The PKM got 3.43, the MG34 got 2.95, and the M91 got 2.47. In terms of overall score, which is out of 40 now, the holger dominated the other guns with an overall score of 38 out of 40. At this point, I don't think that the other guns will be able to make a comeback. Round 5. Average bullets to kill. I spent so much time getting these numbers, so I must include the process somewhere in this video. So here goes.
Two hours later.
So, with the details out of the way, let's look at the averages. All LMGs have the exact same average of 3.5 bullets per kill, except for the holger, which has a slight difference where it requires an average of 3.75 bullets per kill. This puts the holger at a disadvantage, but not a huge one, because in terms of overall score, which is out of 50 now, it is still leading with a score of 47.33 out of 50. So still, there is no chance of others making a comeback. Round 6, the final round, skill required. So what I'll be doing now is show you the bullet pattern, recoil, and bullet spread, and then I'll give them a score myself. So let's have a look. Let's start with the PKM. When you shoot the PKM, it goes upwards with medium bullet spread, so it gets 7.5 out of 10. Looking into the SA87, it shoots diagonally to the right with small bullet spread, so it gets an 8 out of 10. Moving into the M91, it shoots upwards and then slightly bends to the left with medium bullet spread, so it gets 6.5 out of 10. Looking into the MG34, it shoots upwards with medium bullet spread, so it gets 7.5 out of 10. Lastly, the holger 26, it shoots upwards and then it goes diagonally to the left, and it has high bullet spread, so it gets a 5 out of 10. So just a quick recap, the SA87 got the highest score of 8 out of 10. The PKM and MG34 got an equal score of 7.5 out of 10. The M91 got a score of 6.5 out of 10, while the holger got the worst score of 5 out of 10. Now the question is, how will this affect the placement of the holger? Is it going to be at the number 1? Let's have a look at the final score. So, yes, the holger 26 is in the first place, making it the best LMG in Modern Warfare 2019, with an overall score of 52.3 out of 60. The SA87 is second with a score of 49.8 out of 60. In the third place, the PKM got a score of 49.7 out of 60. So after that, the MG34 got an overall score of 47.9 out of 60. Finally, the M91 coming in last place with a score of 47.1 out of 60, making it the worst LMG in Modern Warfare 2019. Now with the final scores out of the way, let's analyze the top 3 LMGs and the worst LMG. Coming in first, let's look at the holger. This gun has excellent stats like the fast fire rate and insane reload time. However, the damage falls short at long range, requiring 5 bullets in the chest for a kill. Also, the gun has a lot of recoil where it goes all over the place. The SA-87 is in the second place. This gun has the fastest reload time and the lowest recoil. The gun is not that good because it has the least total bullets and the least bullets per mag. The fire rate is not that great when you compare it to other LMGs. In my opinion, this LMG needs a serious buff. In the third place, we have the PKM. This gun has a fast fire rate very similar to the holger. It has medium recoil, it has good damage, but that's not saying much because every other LMG has the exact same damage stats, except for the holger. The gun falls short when we look at the reload time, where it takes 6.7 seconds for a reload. The M91 is the worst LMG in the game. It has the second worst recoil after the holger. It has the worst reload time, requiring 9.3 seconds for a reload. And don't forget, this 9.3 seconds timing is just from the time that you hit the reload button right until the bullet count changes, with 1 bullet in the chamber. So just imagine if we do the reload time where you empty the whole mag. The only thing going for this gun is its damage. But again, that's not saying much because every other LMG has the exact same damage stats. If you are interested to see the best SMG in Modern Warfare 2019, don't forget to subscribe and activate the notification bell so that you don't miss the video next Sunday. This was the best LMG in Modern Warfare 2019. Peace.
Mission accomplished. Good work.